Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'm pleased to yield 3 minutes to the gentleman from Ohio, Mr. Joyce.
The gentleman is recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And may I say you look lovely today. I rise today in support of my amendment, H.R. 7666, which would add the text of the Military Suicide Prevention in the 21st Century Act to the underlying bill. The men and the women of America's armed forces dedicate their lives in service to this nation. Unfortunately, countless service members are left with scars that linger long after they return home. Rates of serious mental illness experienced by those in the armed forces are on the rise, and tragically, so too is the number of soldiers who ultimately take their lives. According to DOD's most recent report, suicide in the military community is at its highest rate since 1938. An estimated 7,000 service members have died in combat or training exercises since 9/11. During that same time, over 30,000 active duty personnel and veterans who recently served died by suicide. Those numbers should bring pause to every member in this chamber. More importantly, they should spur us into action. That's why I introduced the Military Suicide Prevention in the 21st Century Act. This common sense bill would direct the DOD to utilize modern technology to prevent suicides in our military community. In addition to requiring the National Suicide Hotline and the Veterans Crisis Hotline to be pre-programmed into government-issued smart devices, such as phones, tablets, and laptops, the bill would require the DOD to proactively download the Virtual Hope Box app onto these services. This app can be set up with the photos of friends and family, sound bites of loved ones, videos of special moments, music, relaxation exercise, games, and reminders of reasons for living. Nothing we do here in Washington will ever truly repay the sacrifices made by our nation's service members. But by passing this legislation, we can help make a meaningful difference in the lives of countless American heroes and their families. We owe an incredible debt to the men and women of our armed forces who risk their lives fighting for our freedoms and our security. It's past time Congress do more to fight for them here at home. I urge my colleagues to support my amendment so we can make real progress towards providing improved support for America's service members struggling with their mental health. Thank you, and I yield back.
The gentleman